Hello out there in YouTube world. This is One Night Tom. Figured I'd do a quick update on the cabinets. I'm getting this one ready. This is that PVC Azek. I'm putting it on right now. Pollock's outside. That's why I haven't done a video yet. I got everything ready. Got it all pre-drilled. Screws are in here. So I'm going to attach it to this first, and then I'm going to spin it into the corner. I'm going to set it back up and then just spin it into the corner like that. And then screw this into the cabinet there. And I'll just run a bead of silicone around the edge here. Because I already got it marked. As you can see, I can just put silicone down the center of that where all them screws are at. And that'll seal it. So if you put anything in there wet, you can reach in there and wipe it up and it won't leak down beside the cabinet, because this is all going to be sealed. So I'm going to leave this on, and I'm not going to say nothing, and I'm just going to let it record while I finish this up. And if he comes in, I'm just not going to tell him that I'm recording. I'm just going to set my phone up here like nothing's going on. So we'll see what happens here. Might have to adjust it, because I'm going to stick it up top here, I think. Go like this. I'll just be quiet and record it on what I'm doing here. Let's see here. That might be too up. Maybe not. Not if I move it down. I think I can get it up back in there. I'm just going to turn the radio on like nothing's going on. And you guys can watch what I'm doing here. Well, I hope that's all right there. I'm guessing it is. I can't see up there. I guess I can do this. Use this and look at it. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Yep, that'll work. All right, I'm going to turn on. Spin it a little more, right like that, I think. Yeah. Trying to get you. Yeah, I guess right there. That's the best right there. I'm going to leave it right there. I'm going to let it go for a bit, and I'm going to get this done. I'm just going to turn on my disc golf. You'll think I'm listening to that and not even pay attention to that up there. So don't mind me. You're going to hear some disc golf over the thing. All right, back to what I was doing. Like nothing's going on. And I'm pre-drilling everything, so. Alrighty. Now, yeah, this is where I'm gonna need pull lock. So
started working out here probably in 2015, because we don't have the trickiness in the terrain. The second shots are typically tighter, certainly tighter than anything I've ever done in the past. I think players are not used to having such a demand on them to make two really good shots to get up to the green. Getting to circle two is a good shot, and getting to circle one is often a great shot. I really wanted to see if we could find a way for putting to be a bigger part of the experience and more dramatic part of the experience. They can do incredible things when you put them in difficult situations. It's gorgeous out there. I don't think there's anything like it in the disc golf world.
After a seemingly impossible 10 under par performance on the longest and most difficult course on tour, Ricky Wysocki has one round to go to try to take down the inaugural MVP Big Easy Open presented by Flight Factory Discs. We're in New Orleans, Louisiana, at Parc des Familles, just south of Jefferson Parish. The Gators are out, the sun is out, the spectators are here, and the brass band is ready for our champion. It was certainly a Raptor Ricky performance yesterday as Ricky put down an unbelievable show. And wow, we'll see if he can pull it off again, but he's got a couple of other world champions on his heels. Gannon Burr and Isaac Robinson are just 4 shots back. Hi everybody, good afternoon. Thank you for joining us. Alongside Brian Earhart, I'm Charlie Eisenhood. Brian, Ricky did something really special yesterday. People were talking about, hot round, 5-6 under this week, going to be absolute best we see. He cracks double digits.
Talked to a lot of players after yesterday, and they're all mentioning that everyone's starting to finally figure out their game plan. They know what holes are not set up to score, maybe for birdie on, and what holes they can actually start to attack. And I think people are finally figuring out where they want to go on some of these disadvantages in par fours.
We'll see if anybody can take advantage of learning the course a little bit more to try to apply some pressure to Ricky with a 4-shot lead. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from round number 2. It just seemed like Rick had an answer for everything yesterday.
Well, this is kind of what this course is set up for. It's forcing you to throw technical, creative shots with both spins, all different types of power. Ricky here at 9 going fairway driver, a nice little changeup from some of the other 4s and 5s out there. Parks that one. Up ahead, circle 2 putting for him has just been money. He's done it in such clutch settings. 13 with a beautiful 55-footer with the water behind. The choice to even run that shows how confident he is stepping up to some of the hardest holes on this course.
Saving pars, knocking down birdies. He went 4 for 6 from circle 2 yesterday. Just missed a single putt inside the circle all the way back at hole 1. Although one of the shortest putts he's missed in a long time. A little bit of an unfocused start, but despite that, coming back to get down to 10 under with a bogey. He's got the only eagle of the week at the 12th. And just a special round for Ricky. And, you know, you're going to have to put it in your memory banks because it's not an 1100 rated round that's going to automatically show up when you search for it. We're just going to have to remember what he did out here. All right, let's hear now from Ricky after the round yesterday what he had to say to Nate Perkins.
All right, I'm gonna pull you down and see if I can get this remote to work. Show you what I got going on here.
Yeah, that's just to look back on how hard that course is.
Toenailed in the bottom.
Top 3 rounds of my career for sure.
Got the screws all in down there. All right, I'm gonna see if this will pause you real quick. Hold on.